In a previous video, I've talked about the list of your expenses, and I've talked about the way I track my expenses and how I budget using Excel sheets. And I've made an example for you on Google Sheets because I do pay $365, but you don't have to pay $365, okay? Google has Google Sheets and it's free. And you can use that to track your expenses and budgets. I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain the best I can. I haven't scripted this video, so I'm sorry if it's a bit messy. I'll try to make it as clear as possible. And obviously, if you have any question, please put them in the comments and I'll try to answer them. And if you need a second video, I'll make a second one, okay? Just a quick disclaimer. The numbers you're going to see are not the real numbers. This is not what I earn. This is not what I pay. They are random numbers. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to show you. So you can see that I have started with January, February, March, and you can keep duplicating the month. I'll show you at the end. We have different tables. So we have the monthly budget. This is the main table you'll need. Then we have the groceries monthly budget, the gas monthly budget, the savings monthly budget, and the taxes. You can have more if you need more. These are just examples, okay? So the first line is your opening balance, like on your bank statements. So that's the first line, opening balance. So that's what's left from the months before. So I just put a random number, okay? But we'll see when we'll switch to February how we get the previous month number. We have your payroll deposit. So in France, we are paid once a month, but I know it's not the case in every country. So you can just add up all your payroll deposits per month and have just one line, or you can have full lines if you're paid every week. It doesn't matter. You can do that too. It's okay. Then we have the block that I called expenses I cannot cut off, which is rent, electricity, gas, internet, phone, home insurance, car insurance, health insurance, loan and bank fees, and other things if you have other things, okay? I put some importance. I don't know if it's the right word to put, but just in case, you can change it. It's okay, but you understand what I mean. It's like you have high, so this is all the expenses that you need to leave, okay? Then we have medium, and then we have low. That's really that if I can afford it, yeah, that would be great, but really not that important. Also, what you can see in this table is that we have colors. Every line that is colored, you are not supposed to touch any of them because your rent is supposed to be the same amount every month. The electricity bill could be different because it depends if you pay monthly or yearly. That's a bit different for electricity and gas because maybe you get your bills for what you exactly paid for the month, or what we do in France, depending on many things, is like they make projections for the year. So you pay that amount every year. And at the end of the year, they tell you if you overspend or underspend, and then they give you back money or they ask you for more money. If it changes every month, please change the amount every month. It's completely fine. Same for memberships and savings. I put that here. They are not supposed to change every month. So you shouldn't be touching them if they don't change. Now, where there's no color, like the opening balance, this is going to change every month. Your groceries and gas, if you need gas for your car, it's going to change every month. And also the rest of the expenses could change. Tell me in a comment if so far you understand what I'm talking about. Let's talk about groceries and gas because they work the same way. As a solo living person, I tend to do my groceries shopping once a week. So roughly 4 times a month because I calculated my groceries monthly budget. I know that I spend more or less 300 euros. Just a quick reminder, these are not the real numbers, okay? This is the example. So let's say you have on average 300 euros to buy your groceries. What you have is you have this table where you put your balance. So this is not supposed to change. And then you go first to the grocery store on January 3rd and you spend 63.83 euros. You just add it into your table and here it's supposed to calculate how much is left. So yes, because you put minus 63.83, you need to add to the 300. Okay, you do not subtract it. Okay, does that make sense for you? And you keep doing that every single time you go to the grocery store. So you can track if you're spending too much or if you have money left on the budget. Okay, same for gas. If you need gas every week or I don't know, twice a month, I don't know how much you need your car, just do it here. What I did is these tables, if I change here, is going to change in the main table. You don't have to change it twice. And when you duplicate, you just need to change and it's going to change in the main table. What's next? Oh, the savings. I put random descriptions, random things that you might want to save. It's vacation, fixing if it's for the car, the fridge. We talked about the fridge in the video. Or your phone, so it could be fixing or buying new stuff, okay? So obviously 30 euros, dollars, pounds to buy a new car is definitely not enough, but I'm talking mostly about, you need to replace the phone, to the fridge, the washing machine, this kind of stuff. They don't cost as much as a car, okay? But fixing a car could cost a big amount of money. So just saying. And I put gifts for any reason you want to save money for gifts for Christmas or birthdays, and you don't want to be short on money when it's that time of year. Then we have taxes. So the taxes, as I said, this is random numbers. Could be that every single year you have roughly 1,200 euros to pay. You can pay monthly, that's a possibility even in France, or you can pay just everything. But if you don't want to have 1,200 euros to pay right away because you just didn't think about saving your money, it's better to save your money. So you can do that every month. You can put it here, and then it's going to change your balance here, and we'll see that on February. So what you do is, I've duplicated February already and March, but I haven't changed the dates. I'm sorry, I'm too lazy for that. I only changed the numbers. So here, I did not copy what was in my closing balance the previous month. I've written equal. You have the formula here. Equal. I'm going to do that again. Let's erase it and I'm going to show you. So there's nothing here, okay? So my balance is 0 on my opening balance. So what's left from? So you're just going to type equal. You're going to go back on January on your closing balance, which is negative. Not really good. You're just going to select it. Click it just once. And you just press enter on your keyboard. And you see we're back on February, and we can see that the opening balance is now minus 16.37 euros. Okay? And that's it. That's all you need to do. So just in case you forgot something on January, oh shoot, that was not the right number, or the restaurant wasn't 37.42. So you're changing it. It changes here. Okay? And it will change here. So you don't forget to change your new balance. So if you make any change, you will see this change in the other one. Same for, I told you, for the groceries. Here we have 40.63. I'm sorry, that's the last video I'm recording, so it's a bit difficult for me to speak English now. It's right here. So for example, if I just erase it, it's not here anymore. And if I put minus 30, I don't know. No, that doesn't mean anything. 43. Oh, that changes right away. Okay? I don't have to change anything. It's okay. We can keep it like this. It's an example, as I told you. Here, for the taxes, you see that in February, I saved another euros, sorry. It could be dollars for you too, American friends. And the balance changes right away. And so on. This is March. I haven't changed the dates, but I've changed the numbers and so on. So here it is. You just need to write down things that are changing every month, all the amounts that are changing every month. You change them. And they change in the main tables. And then you know what you're spending and what's left. For example, if I don't put these two, for example, you spend the whole month just paying what you had to pay. Okay, but it's good to go to the movie with Jess to know if you can afford that. You know that once you've paid all of this, you still have 100 €11.47 on your bank account. So you make the choice. Do I save this money, or do I want to go see a movie with just because I really miss her and that would be great to spend some time together, because socializing is also important, okay? And even with the movie and the takeout, you still have money left. So you can put that in your opening balance in April. And what you do, I'm sorry it's going to be in French, but you just click here and you have duplicate here. So you duplicate, then you just change the name. So it's going to be, April 2026. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this to equal. I'll go back to March. I click here and press enter, and that has changed. And because we're just starting April, there's no grocery, so you don't erase anything here. You erase here. Here you go. You erase here. You erase your gas here. Your savings can stay the same. And you can add your minus 100 here. And what the other thing that you need to change is it's here. Yes, I know it is exactly the same because it's $100, but to make sure that it's the right one, okay? And here the same, you can just erase that, erase this, and here you go. That's the new month. And once everything is paid, you know that you have 598.57 left to buy your groceries, your gas, and do other things during your month. Here you go. And you're still paying, and you're still saving for your taxes and saving for other expenses for later. You can have that on your phone like you would for an app. For example, you don't have to be on your computer or laptop to do that. That's the easy thing, and it's free. So let me know in the comment if it was clear enough for you. The formulas are very easy formulas. They're very adding, subtracting, dividing, and multiplying. Very easy stuff. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. If you just need the formulas or anything, I can give them to you. I'm no expert in Google Sheets or Excel sheets. So I do things the way I know how to do them. Maybe there are easier ways, I don't know, but it works for me. So that's enough for me. Thank you for watching this video. If this video was helpful to you, please think about subscribing to the channel or giving me a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.